Welcome back to Stella's Knife Obsession, you guys. Today I'm doing a little block of TNT. So Todd Knife and Tool, here we go. Let's hit it up. So first, look at these two. This is the Exploit and the Shodan. Now this is my knife, and this is a supporter of the channel. Big supporter of the channel, sends me knives all the time to review. If it weren't for a couple of people that do that for me, I don't know, you guys might be pretty bored. So anyway, these two guys, you can see the relation, can't you? I mean, come on. Look at the fuller, the hole or slot in the blade cutout. The jimping on each one. It's very large jimping. So let me give you a close up here. There you go. Same on this one. Very good. There you go. And you can see the fuller goes the entire top of the blade. They're both pretty much a spear point type of blade. The holes in the blade are both shaped the same way for the most part. This one's a little skinnier and longer. This one's short and fat, kind of like me. I like it. And then you have these three cutouts right here, which I think are really attractive. I don't know why, but it's the little detail I love so much. It's just beautiful. Then this has the titanium backside, and this is full titanium, so you can obviously see this person or this company, Todd Knife and Tool, has a signature, and it's not just with pocket clips, but it's with, look at that. I mean, the whole knife. It's and you know what? Just because I have this doesn't make me not want this. I want this so bad. This thing fits in my hand so perfectly, you guys. Oh, and that sound. Listen. Oh man, I could do this all day. So just compare that. And now this one, since it's not full tie, it's, we'll let him sing for a second. Sing it, Fred. So listen. Yeah, not the same. Not the same at all. Yeah, but that doesn't make me like it any less. I love this knife. This thing is beautiful too. So let me just point out a couple things on this. So you'll see that Todd Knife and Tool has a little signature, and obviously they like things in threes. So it kind of surprised me that there was 1, 2, 3, 4 jimps on the spine of the blade. I thought, it would have made sense, I guess, if they only put three, but I can understand why they put four. This has the jimping that goes all the way up to the large jimping, and because it's a front flipper, it has, so it's like medium, small, large, you know what I mean? But this thing, it's just great. Look at that. The deployment is amazing on this thing. The action, I don't even have to talk about it. You guys see that? That's unbelievable. Ooh, I love this thing so much. And then you have this guy here. So I was gonna do a who wore it better, but that wouldn't be fair to my knife because that thing, I would honestly, if I were to choose between the two, I would choose this. I just think it's more attractive, and it honestly fits my hand a lot better than the Shodan. Yeah, this thing fits like a glove. It's so nice. And the sound. Ooh, I don't know what I need to do to get one of these in my collection, but I'm gonna do it. I'm just kidding. This thing is so nice, though. But let me just point out the details on this, the Shodan. I know I've reviewed it for the most part the whole way through already, but let me just do this again. So you see there's three there, there's three here, like milled into the carbon fiber, which is extremely beautiful, if I might add myself. Three slots right there, or cutouts on the blade, three there. Three there, so everything is mimicked or mirrored on the other side. And then they even threw three on the pocket clip, which is awesome. Just the thought that was put into this design. It's a terrific design. It's so beautiful, and the action is beautiful as well. I love the backspacer and how it has the, see, there's three here, so there's three notches right back there, and then there's it just, so much thought went into this design. Look at that. The backspacer alone is beautiful, and then the four notches here, which actually match right here. I love that they polished the titanium inside the drill marks there. It's absolutely beautiful. And this, you can see it even better. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. Oh my God. The hardware and everything on this thing, it's so pretty. Same as on here. So I like to do that so there's some contrast in the background. But Todd Knife and Tool, man, I love you. I love you. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Look at that. It's just beautiful. I don't know how useful this is. If there's any lanyard lovers out there, would you let me know? Do you like this lanyard slot right here? I don't know. I have paracord, and I just don't see it easily getting through this hole without stripping the inside cords out, So any lanyard lovers, please comment below and let me know. The grind marks on the blade, I love that. I love it when any blade comes looking like that, especially if they're straight. The grind marks, that is. Let's see. We'll do a little cut test. That is also sharp. Oh yeah. This is, oh my God. This, you can't even feel it going through. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, this one. That is one thing. On this one, for some reason, it gets caught up right here. I can understand why, but why doesn't it just cut, This one has the same thing. It doesn't get caught up on it. See, this one's like, it seems to have a little tiny bit of chamfering right there. Interesting. I just realized that just doing this cut test. Let me see here. Oh, for God's sake. Here she goes. Yeah, but they both do. They came sharp. They do go through like nothing. It's just like air, But the beautiful, beautiful handles on these guys. They're very similar, but very similar, but still very different. It's amazing how alike these knives look, yet they are still so different. It's crazy. So obviously we see who's bigger, and I would say that the Exploit has a more a more pronounced spear point, but it's kind of hard to say that because they both just look so spear pointy. So this one has like a more acute angle going downward, a drop point, if you will. This one has a more rounded spot, but just having two of these in my hand right now, it's wonderful. I gotta say, you guys, I would recommend either one of these for you, depending on your hand size. And even if you do have large hands, this will fit in your hands. This is a full-size knife. And so lovely. Oh my God. Anyway, I love how this front flipper functions. This one only has two forms of deployment. So it has the flipper tab, which I kind of would love to delete. I would love to do a deletion on this flipper tab because I am just fine with the fuller, because you can use the fuller by itself or you can use the deployment slot. This thing doesn't need a flipper. So I think that just knocking that down would probably improve the knife's looks by 1%. Basically, that would just be for what I want to do. That's just what I want. What I want out of my knife. I'd be willing to trade for this. That's for darn sure. But yeah, if you guys, I did look this up on White Mountain Knives, and I believe this was a Blade HQ exclusive that my friend got it from. But if you look it up on White Mountain Knives, they have this flamed titanium with a white blade. A satin finish blade, and I can't remember what the price was, but there's only 10, and they have a few variants that are exclusive to White Mountain Knives. So if I were you, if you're interested in this, get over there and you can use my discount code Stella's Obsession, all caps, no gaps. Stella's Obsession. I don't get any kickback for it. I just want you guys to save 10%. So if I were you and you are interested in one of these, definitely run over there right now. Because out of these two, I would prefer the Shodan, or I'm sorry, I would prefer the Exploit. But I am very happy with my Shodan. Now, for this guy. So tell me what looks out of place to you guys. Okay, yeah, it's the syntax. But look at the similarities. It's so funny. You can still tell this is a Todd Knife and Tool. There's the three like signature holes that are drilled through both sides. There's milling in the micarta that is a signature on all three. See the milling patterns? Very beautiful. I like that. I like the fact that you can tell if you look at a knife, no matter where it is, if it's a Todd Knife and Tool, you're gonna know it. And if I were making knives, that's the exact way I would want my name out there. I would want people to look at it from 10 feet away and know that it's my knife, that I designed it. So kudos to Todd Knife and Tool. I think your products are amazing. Pretty sure you're not going to watch this video, but hey, for that weird chance that you do, I love your products, and I'm happy that I was able to get an Exploit in my hands because the thing is beautiful. I'm happy to be a Shodan owner. I think this thing is phenomenal, and this is definitely all three of these can be hard use knives. I can honestly tell you I'm not gonna hard use this knife. I'm not gonna use this for hard use purposes. I will carry it and I will cut things, but I will not baton or feather stick. I will not do anything like that with this knife. It's too pretty to do stuff like that with. And I mean, I know people out there hate that when people don't use their knives for intended purposes. But my intended purposes for this knife are not to beat the crap out of it, even though it could take it for sure. There's no doubt in my mind. If I had to, I would. But this little thing, for as tiny as it is, it's a little worker too. This little part where you can choke up right here is, and then I guess you could call this the plunge grind or something. I don't know. This is awkward. I feel like they just didn't know what to do right here. So I would have rather they pulled it all the way back, the blade's edge, and then just notched it right here, right where this plunge grind ends. You know, I don't know. They could have notched it right in front of it even. But maybe their intentions were a little different and they actually wanted to give you a spot to choke up, and just because of the way the blade is designed, that's how it ended up. I don't know. It makes sense in a way, but I don't know. I think they could have done a little better with that spot right there. But anyway, this is a little budget knife. But the weird thing is they have them online for $100, $99 for this knife with micarta and I think 14C28N. I think that's too much for this knife. I really don't see $99 worth of knife there, honestly. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a great little knife, but this is an acquired taste, this knife, and I don't think this appeals to the masses, and for them to charge $99 for it, I think is ridiculous. No offense to anyone at all, but this is not a $99 knife. This is a $50 knife. But I mean, you know, that's just me. That's my opinion. I am not trying to be like mean or cocky or anything like that. I just want to tell you what my opinion is, and that's all, really. Let me just test this little guy out here. That is one thing I love about Best Tech as well. Along with Best Tech, let's see, along with Concept. Well, I'm not going to put Concept in the same category. I'll put Kaiser, Civivi, well, not even Civivi, but Kaiser and Tucson, I can always count on to be sharp. I think that Best Tech is really good at sending sharp knives from the factory. So I'm always happy with what I get from them for the most part. I've yet to hate any knives that they put out, and so I think they're doing a phenomenal job finding designers, because look at what we have right here. You know, this is a beautiful, beautiful set of knives right here, and what I wouldn't give to have one of these right now. I will get one of these eventually. I just kind of want it now. That's just how I roll. But anyway, I just wanted to do kind of a little once over both of these guys here, a little bit of a comparison, and if I were to compare them in the who wore it better aspect, I would go with the Exploit, but I love my Shodan, and it's not going anywhere unless for some reason I need to sell it in an emergency, which I have plenty of stuff I can sell in its place. But anyway, I do like this little guy. It does get some pocket time, so I am happy with this. That awkward little spot right there is such a nitpicky thing to even, you know, point out, that it doesn't matter to me at all. I like this little knife. It's got a really good amount of handle, if that makes sense, because it's so small that they made it a little thicker. So, but it's not overly thick. So I'm glad that they, you know, they didn't go too crazy with the thickness. But this is a great little knife. Really great. I love it. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think down below. Which one would you pick? Would you go with the Shodan, or would you go with the Exploit? Or would you chuck it all and buy like 5 of these? I don't know. Just kidding. They're not $500, I know that. But I think they're $300 knives, maybe maybe $250, something like that. But anyway, you know where you can go to get a discount. White Mountain Knives, Stella's Obsession, all caps, no gaps. I hope you made it to the end. I know it was probably long and semi-annoying, but you know what? I'll see you soon.